This is the way to make study guides and tests by Smart Kids Study Guides, also known as Corey. The reason I started making study guides and tests is because I wanted my grades to be better. This made me get principal's list 90 and above for all 4 marking periods. My name is Corey Rosen, and I have ADHD and dyspraxia, which makes me function a little bit different than other children. I am so proud that I could accomplish this and that I can do this because some kids with either ADHD or dyspraxia have problems studying, so I made this tutorial to help others who have the same problem that I have. Here are some samples of my work. So this is a study guide, like a test, but it's really not a test because it has an answers, so it's more like a key, and you need to put all the information down. It's like, you can see it's like a test because it has the answers, but it is not. And that would be a great study tour to make, which I will demonstrate later in the step guide proportion. So this would be the test. You would have, so this would be a test, but I wouldn't use these things on top because I didn't have really much time to use them. But still, yeah, it's the same thing but moved around a little bit as the study guide. So pretty much that is one type of study guide. Another type of study guide is topics, bullet point, topics, bullet point, topic, bullet point. So really, it's not a great idea to do it because you're just copying. Really, so I would just recommend you do the test one instead. But this one is even worse. Look, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. You don't know nothing, so yeah. So I highly recommend you do not use those because you don't know nothing. Another type of test is this test. So really, it's a review thing. It's really a review, not like the test, but the top one for study guides, I would say, is the test-like study guide. And to get a good grade, you have to make a test too. So, yeah. And study with the study guide. So yeah, these are the definitions. The things that you underline are in yellow. That very important is in yellow. Another type of study guide is definitions, examples. This study guide would only be used for your world language class because really it wouldn't make sense to use it for a regular class because there wouldn't be examples and pictures on the test. So that's why I suggest you use this study guide for your world language class. Math test. The goals. So pretty much those are the study guide techniques to use. So this is the procedure of how to make a test like study guide and a test to go with the study guide. So for the study guide, first use all your notes, and if your teacher gave you a study guide, put all the information on the document. So let's say it is matter, and I have notes. So a definition. So yeah, you would put all the information in. I'm doing a little bit so you can see. So here is our definitions. We have 4. So now we would put it into a test like. So now I put the answers in, and it's in test format, and I put the notes in. So those were the 4 steps. And the first step is we check your work, see if it makes sense, and I did. And the 5th step, you are done with the study guide. So now we're going to work on a test. Copy and paste the test to the study guide to the test. And now rearrange the questions and the answers. So really, you don't need to rearrange the questions, but you have to rearrange the answers, which I'm doing right now. So the first steps we done are copy and paste the study guide to the test document, rearrange the questions and the answers, take away the answers to the problem so it will not be like a key to the test. Make sure you don't leave any similarities to the study guide. Check over your work, which I did, and it's right. So now the answers would be CABD, C-A-B-D. That was the process of making a test and a study guide. Remember, I'm an 11-year-old boy who has dyspraxia and ADHD that can make study guides and tests. And if I can do this, anyone can do this. If you have any questions, contact smartkidstudyguides@gmail.com. Hope you learned something today. Bye! Did you learn anything? Comment below.